I just did a video, like a 15-minute long video that I'm uploading right now. It's called Facebook is Destroying My Business. And just going through the struggle. Just going through the struggle. But now I started uploading that video, but I listened to it back and it has a buzzing noise throughout the whole video, and it's terrible, terrible quality. This laptop sucks. But either way, yeah. So I did a video talking about basically. Done multiple videos talking about what Facebook has unlawfully done to me. Basically, wiped me right off the internet falsely for absolutely no reason when I treat the platform professionally and I don't violate any of the terms or Facebook's policies or any of that stuff like that. Like I use the platform for Facebook advertising basically to run a social media marketing agency. So and now Facebook, I have like 5 pages that are verified on Facebook. One is Sincere Music, music with a Z. That's my artist page. I make music as well, as some of you guys know. But anyways, yeah, I got like 5 pages. I lost all of my verified pages. I put thousands of dollars into branding those businesses and branding my name and getting authenticated on Facebook on to have a professional authenticated social media presence, basically. You know what I mean? If you want to be professional, or if you want to have a better conversion rate with your sales, if you're using Facebook advertising, if the ads are coming from a verified page, that tells people that this is more trustworthy. It's a trustworthy business, obviously, to be authenticated on Facebook. So it's been confirmed as authentic company slash organization. But anyways, so I lost all those pages. I don't know where Facebook disabled all of my accounts. I had 3 profiles under my name. um, Lost all my pages, lost all my businesses. My income dropped $1,000 per month at that point. Destroyed all of my businesses that I've poured thousands of dollars in Facebook and into their platform and invested all my years and time and energy, because that's the next wave, and that's what you need to do is utilize things that are on the up in life. You know what I mean? Just like when Facebook first started, everybody wished that they were a part of that. Now, right? Well, the idea is to not miss that wave now. So it would be wise to utilize this time to benefit from, and that's what I've been doing. I've made money. I've made not like 6 figures, nothing huge, but I've made a lot, like, what to me a lot of money. You know what I mean? Thousands of dollars I've made from as an affiliate marketer, or you know whatever. I've done so many things in the last 10 years. Online. I have an online resume if you want to look at that. But anyways, yeah. So now I have one account that does work, but I basically had to. I don't know really how to put it. I had to bend the rules a little bit, the way that Facebook has been bending their rules and manipulating their algorithms and stuff like that. So anyway, so I do have one active account, but I'm afraid to run an agency under it because it's unstable. At any point in time, for absolutely no fucking cause, Facebook can just uh, disable my accounts, me losing all of my clients. What if I had like 10 social media marketing clients at $2,000 a month, and I was making 6 figures, $10,000 a month? You know what I mean? With my agency, which is very possible, and that's what I'm pursuing, and that's what I believe in, and I'm doing well. I almost signed a client for $1,500 a month, and then that happened. I lost the client, and I lost everything, and I can't run ads if I don't have a stable profile to connect to these pages that I don't want to lose again, that I've invested into. You know, and I'm not going to give up, because this is what I've invested the last 7 years of my life into. This is my trade. I could have been a carpenter, an electrician, or anything like that, but that's a different time and age. I would like to capitalize off what's happening here, and that would be the wisest thing to do. You know, there's a lot of young entrepreneurs making a lot of money, and I'm not putting everything into that, like, oh, I'm gonna get rich, but I've made some money, and I see it possible to scale. All I gotta do is scale it. If you make a little bit of money, that's you already made it. You're already rich, because all you gotta do is scale on that. If it's a scalable business, which this is. But anyways, um, this doesn't make no sense to me. But they've blocked me again. I tried to make it 4 new accounts again. I had to make new Gmail accounts. I had to make new email accounts. All that stuff. See, this YouTube channel is my personal channel. You know what I mean? I keep business separate from personal, obviously. I keep my music separate from Cory Resilient YouTube page. My music fans don't know that I'm Cory Resilient, but my followers that know me as Cory Resilient know that I'm Sincere Music, but I kept it that way for a reason. It's just what I'm building, what I'm doing. There's a method to my madness, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I keep it all separate. So this is my personal, you know what I mean? I'm obviously on this one, I'm just talking to my people, my followers. I'm being me after work type thing, right? Everybody has after work, so if you see me like smoking weed or anything like that, first of all, I'm in Canada, weed's illegal, so but anyways, you know, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not capable of being on a professional level and actually delivering results in my agency or my company or anything that I decide to invest my time and energy into. Um, Obviously, everybody has a professional side and like a down to earth, at home side. There's a lot of professionals that smoke marijuana. There's a lot of, famous people, like athletes, like fucking really intelligent people. You know what I'm saying? Like, go look it up. But that's besides the point. I just want to tell you guys what I'm doing, but this video is gonna suck. But bear with it. The one that I'm uploading there. But just try to listen to what I'm saying, because this shit is really crazy. And as for Facebook, fucking me around again and trying to destroy my ability to fucking produce for my, provide for myself using their platform, because they've obviously blacklisted me or whiteballed me, probably for being a conscious being that talks about conscious topics, and I'm against governmental corruption, and Facebook is infiltrated, and that would probably, they might be biased to something like that, and they've been called out, and that's why he was in front of Congress, is because their fucking algorithms are biased, and they're not playing by their own rules, and they're doing things that are pretty much considered a fucking felony. But when you got billions of dollars and fucking 300 lawyers, what's a felony? Money talks, so you can always get out of anything. But anyway, so they're fucking other people over, they don't give a fuck. But so I lost all my businesses in the past. I reestablished myself. I just reestablished my business again, my online businesses, and it's this agency, but its its core is run off of Facebook ads. So that's how I have to make my money. And you know what? I'm not giving up on that. There's no excuse for Facebook for what they're doing to me. I've not done anything to violate their policies, and you know what? I would bring this to court, and I would fight this case standing in court with no lawyer, and defend myself and tell them I have proof and evidence and analytics, and I have more proof than you guys have proof that I violated your policy. Because all you can say is, oh, our algorithms have obviously identified you committing behaviors on Facebook that are against our policies and acted on it. But guess what? Your algorithms and your systems and that are doing these identifying by all types of stuff. You guys have vocal recognition, you have facial recognition on Facebook. Well, guess what? Your systems are incorrect and they're wrong, and they're committing fraud against me, and it's creating trouble in my actual life. Why should I be burdened by your platform? Like, your platform was offered to me for free, and I used it. I used it accordingly. Did nothing wrong. I brought more people to your platform. I invested thousands of dollars in your platform of my own money. I established brands on your platform that bring you more traffic. Yeah, you don't need me or anybody else now, but it was because of people like me that Facebook exists in the way that it does now. Anyways, so Facebook would be nothing without us. Anyways, So now that they're abusing their members and actually burdening their lives financially and like in emotionally and you know, my mom's struggling right now. I'm struggling and I'm trying to elevate myself in any way that I can, and I have an opportunity in front of me that is being blocked by the very platform that makes it possible to utilize, you know what I mean? But with no purpose, no cause. Yeah, you can be a bully and be like, haha, you can't use my platform. Why? You let me use it already. I already established myself on it. Oh, well, I just feel like it. Block. That's not professional. Like, and especially when somebody's invested thousands of dollars and actually has live businesses running through that platform. That's not good business. And that's just fucked up, period. Some bullshit. Some fucking, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm fucking just stressed out. You know me. You guys know me. I take all the losses. I take all the hits so I can make videos like this and talk to my people about it so we can fucking dwell on it and be like, what are we gonna do to elevate from this point now that this fucking bitch ass system is suppressing and oppressing us? Fucking Illuminati all day. Fuck. Shout out to fucking my country, Canada. Make a video like this, they're gonna shut me down even though I live in a fucking country where this is legal, marijuana is legal, and I use it for medical purposes. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck out of here. And then they're gonna try to shut me down. I don't play by your United America rules, like your fucking slave country shit, like, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. But, yeah, anyway, so, that's what Facebook keeps doing to me. It kicked me out, told me to confirm my number, I go to confirm it, and it sends this code that never shows up to my fucking cell phone. Never shows up. I never get the code. And then it says, I try to resend confirmation code, I click that, and then it says, it looks like you're using this feature in a way it wasn't meant to be used. Please slow down, or you could be blocked from using it. Bro, you're the one forcing me to use it. You're the one that kicked me out of my account, told me to confirm my number. I did. The code didn't show up. You have a button that says resend confirmation code. I click the fucking button, and then you tell me I'm misusing your fucking... What are you talking about? And you think that you guys have any say in any fucking thing? Facebook? You guys can't say shit. Your algorithms and your system is completely fucking flawed, and it's causing fucking grief in people's real lives. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have money involved in this and didn't invest years and money, thousands of dollars and time and energy that I can't get back into this, that I have every right to access and use, because they have no proof I didn't violate anything. And even if I did, you can't permanently fucking kick me off the internet, off fucking Facebook. Like, sure, for a period of time, but still, you don't disable multiple accounts and permanently blacklist their name, so every time they try to make a new account, it disables it immediately every fucking time, and that's exactly what's still happening. And then when I try to get into the accounts that are working, it does this shit. Confirm your number. I did. Code doesn't show up. I wait fucking half hour, 40 minutes, an hour. I'm still sitting there. What the fuck, right? Like, I just left the page open. So then after like an hour, it never showed up. I click resend confirmation code, and it fucking gives me a warning and says it looks like you're using this feature in a way it wasn't meant to be used. There's only two options. What the fuck are you talking about? You're the one that created it in the way it's supposed to be used, and then told me I'm using it like wrong. Okay, so there's a problem here. Facebook is aware of it, and they don't give a fuck. That's the real problem. Because that shouldn't exist. That shouldn't even happen. It's not fucking possible. I upload my ID, confirm my number. You can't tell. I'm using your platform the way you're asking me to, and you're not playing by your own rules, and you're fucking playing games, and your system's playing games, and it was built that way in the first place. To be used against certain people. These are tactics. You can just code it to do that. It's a loop. That's all you do. When you go to confirm it, the code doesn't go, and then it just says that. I could create that myself in a fucking Word document, in fucking coding and HTMLing. Like, that's easy to do that. I could show you guys in a separate video, actually. I know there's a video to make. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I can show you how to mock any website as well. Like, I can create, it's like a phishing type page type thing. learned how to do all that shit because I was interested in ethical hacking, because I wanted to see how the fuck these people are doing this shit, right? It was fascinating, but then when I learned, I was like, holy fuck, really is no such thing as security, but um, shit is real. Other than that, I literally have to smoke weed and fucking stay sane because of shit like this. Because if I didn't, I would be a fucking pillhead like everybody else, fucking addicted to fucking all these pills that the doctor fucking prescribes you guys. I don't support the pharmaceutical industry. Everything natural, anything that comes from the fucking ground, you know, that is meant to be consumed by man. That's medicine, you know. So, but yeah, this is not good. Um, I was just on the phone with a real estate agent. I'm gonna show you guys my agency and everything. This would make somebody cry, man. Like this, I don't see how, if anybody's seen this, how that wouldn't hurt somebody, including myself. Like this is just crazy. Like I'm a young guy, been through all the struggles that life could possibly throw at you. Been, go watch my other videos. I had a rough life. Grew up in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like been to jail. You know, and bounced back. I was resilient from all that. My dad died when I was in jail. Like, grew up around, drug dealers and people getting me into that life. Even my own dad had me selling drugs and learning how to cook coke and to convert it into fucking crack. He was in baking soda. I'm just being honest. But only God can judge me in the end of the day. But I've come a long way, and all I'm trying to do is develop myself into a better person and elevate myself financially so I can help myself and I can help my mom and I can help my people. And if, I can't help myself, I can't help anybody, and then I feel like I have no purpose, because I feel like my purpose is to be there to be the person that foresees things, the person that takes all the losses and the pain and the war scars and all that shit to basically prevent others from having to go through that unnecessarily, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's rewarding. But this is my website for my agency, Sincere Marketing. My logo, I made this website. You can search Sincere Marketing British Columbia. It's the first website at the top of Google, which I did the SEO so I would rank first. It's my email, sinceremarketing or bc@gmail. It's my phone number. It's unfortunate, man, that everything relies on the internet right now. Every single business right now in the world has to get on Facebook in order to be successful in this day and age right now. That's a fact. In the business world, that is the biggest fact. By all the biggest names in the world are saying that right now. They were saying that 10 years ago, and businesses weren't listening. Now I'm in a position where I've invested 7 years into utilizing that platform, learning it, using it to generate leads, clients, make sales, make money, commissions, affiliate marketing. I've used it in so many different ways to make money and elevate myself and brand myself as not only an artist but a business person that I've tried to develop myself into, because that's what I'm good at, and everything else rejected me and spit me out in the system, in the world, so it led me down this path, and now I'm getting played, and yeah, and I've been going through a lot of shit for a long time now. It's all on this channel. Go ahead and watch all the videos. I was just homeless in BC, traveling backpacking and tenting all over BC just for the experience, you know what I mean? And it was humbling, and, I seen all types of shit, went through all types of shit. It's all on my YouTube channel at fucking, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you, so you might as well just go watch the videos, but on this channel, Cory Resilient. But yeah, shit is crazy, man. That's all I can say. But, the purpose of this channel is to show these struggles that I go through and then try to push past them and be resilient. That's the whole goal of this channel, is to be resilient and show my people how fucking fucked up shit is, and like how hard life is and how unjust and unfair it is. But we have to somehow, continue to be resilient, or die, or lay down and die, stay broke forever, end up going back to selling drugs, you know, go back to jail, give into that lifestyle, and just feel like, you know what, I guess this is it for me, you know. That's how most of my friends are. I've elevated myself intellectually and spiritually and on such a high level, you know, of change. Like it's you have to see it to believe, to be, you know, you'd be inspired, you'd be blown away by it. But that's why I made this channel, and that's why it's all there for people to see. Because even, you know, it'll be there in the end. You know, for people to look at, all the proof is there. And an example of somebody's life of a good person just trying to do good, that came from a bad life, that was not the greatest person, and has done everything in their power to try to, you know, elevate themselves, but the system and everything connected to it seems to be working against me, uh, which is fine. That builds character, but when it starts completely blocking you from being able to succeed at all, or elevate yourself in any way possible, financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally, which they're all attached, you know, that's a problem, because this thing is burdening your life, and it shouldn't be. And the only thing is that, yeah, I could let go of all this shit. I could say fuck the internet, you know, I could say fuck online marketing, right? But am I gonna do that every time that, you know, this fucking outside entity tries to shut me down before I reach success, right just before I have it? Or am I gonna keep figuring out ways around it until I get it one day, and when I have it, now you know what's up. That's what I want. But I'm getting fucking burnt out, man. 27 years old, you know. I started smoking again, you know, cigarettes, you know, shit like that. You know, I worked hard to quit smoking for a year, quit drinking for a year, and I just get smashed by shit. Smashed relentlessly, consistently, for long periods of time. It doesn't let up. So that's the worst part. So I've come a long way, though. That's the thing. You know, it's just amazing that I've even been able to make money online. That I've even put myself in the mindset of a professional. Like, you can look at other videos of me and pictures of me when I dress like, whatever, like a fucking, like a gangster or some shit, but, like, it's not like I can't clean it up and, like, present myself accordingly, Like, I'd always wear fitted hats. I'll just be gooned out. I'm saying, smoke blunt. All that shit, right? But then you gotta clean it up. And you gotta be civilized. If you want to elevate yourself and elevate your life, and if you want people to take you seriously, then you gotta take yourself seriously. So I had to elevate my mind, which changed my image and how I present myself, but all for the better. And I didn't have to do any of that shit. I could have just stayed the way I was. Could have just stayed living life that I was living, I didn't have to do any of this shit. I didn't have to care at all to try to be a better person. You know what I mean? But I chose to, and I just want to show you guys that I'm continuously blocked from success in every single method. And even offline, I try to get jobs. I have handed out like 1,000 resumes in the last fucking 5 years. I got one phone call. I go to the unemployment office. I say, what the fuck is wrong with my resume? I don't have a lot of work experience. Like, I'm willing to, like, volunteer at some places and shit, which I did. But they're like, there's nothing wrong with your resume. You don't have a lot of work experience. Yeah, because they say that you need experience to get the fucking work. So how am I going to get the job if you need experience in the first place to get it? The whole system is built backwards, including, renting and shit like that. It's like, oh, you have to have references to get a place. What if this is my first place? Oh, sorry. You're going to be homeless. Oh, my bad. I'm just going to go fucking rob a bank now. My bad. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, the whole system pushes you out to make you fucking delusional. Either you keep playing the game, jumping through the loops, and fucking, fucking playing the game of a fucking free slave, like, bro. Anyway, so this is the website, anyways, and the page. I'll show you that is verified and shit like that. Like, it's branding. It's not a big deal, but it is though. Like, for if in this line of work, this is all social media marketing. Companies will pay you from $1,000 to $10,000 per month to run their Facebook advertising campaigns specifically to generate leads in order for them to gain clients. And there's a specific way to use the platform that is very sophisticated and complex that takes years to learn and understand that you can do that. And after you've spent thousands of dollars on a platform and learned it, and through trial and error, now you have a trade that you can offer as a service to business owners that don't have 7 years to sit there and fucking learn Facebook advertising. You know what I mean? And now you're worth a lot of value, because if I'm bringing, let's say, 32 to 50 leads to a real estate agent per month, and let's say even one or two of these leads turned into actual clients to sell or buy a house, he just made, for a real estate agent, it's from their long-term, or their, what do you call it, long-term value of their customer, right, LTV, of their customer is from $5,000 to $60,000 to $90,000 per client. So this guy's gonna make from $5,000 to $90,000 per client each time I bring him a client. Period. If they close a new client, right? And these are hot leads. These are people that are really looking for that type of service. People that own homes, all that stuff, and you get good at finding those people and using the platform, and then you get leads, which turn into clients, which turns into a lot of money in his pocket, which makes you valuable, and then he pays you based off your retainer fee, which is from, like I said, $1,000. Typically for a real estate agent, it's from $1,000 to $2,000 per month plus ad spend. So, which is typically $500 to $1,000 per month, is what a real estate agent would spend. Till we start rolling in the clients, and then it's going to increase his ROI, and then his revenue is going to increase over a period of time, and then from there I'll scale my business, and then I'll charge him more based off the amount of value that I'm giving him. But can't do any of that if Facebook keeps blocking my ability to do that unlawfully when I haven't done anything against them or to violate their policies of agreement. Nothing. And I've utilized their platform correctly to do all the right things that they want me to do, and make them money and make other businesses money. So I'm not doing nothing wrong, and that's a fact. So like this video, subscribe, share, check out all my other videos, and stay resilient, and I'm going to find a way around this somehow, some way. Like I do with everything else that you guys have seen in the last year of me running this YouTube channel. You see me go from homeless in a shelter to, living in having a place and working, doing renovations, to it's crazy. Like, you get to see the struggle from somebody that only has themselves, like no family, nobody. I got my mom, my dad passed away, but she's struggling and I have to find a way to help her. And this is fucking me up bad, because I'm getting close to having success in all these different ways, and they just keep getting blocked. Doesn't matter if it's the internet, if it's off the internet, don't matter. There's something interfering, and it's like psychotic. But yeah. Anyways, I'll find a way around this. I'll quit these again, like I have before in the past, many times. But the longest I did was a year, and I knew if I could do that, then I have control, and I have to do that again. But this time for hopefully forever. But it's a progress. It's a progressive thing. But anyways, this video went way too long. My bad. Yeah, continue supporting the channel, and stay tuned, and hopefully you'll see me bypass this issue, and Facebook stop, acting unlawfully against me, fraudulently, and I can thrive, and then you might see me, in a year with 4 to 5 to 10 clients at $1,500 to $2,000 per month, running my agency and my business, doing well, and being financially able to travel and provide for my mom and myself and live a good life. And continue to build from there. And who's to say that I can't do that? And why shouldn't I? And why not? There's people doing it. Young people making six figures. Go look. And it's something that's needed. You have to understand business. You have to understand your trade. You have to have real knowledge and experience in that field. And it's not a joke. This is a real job. It takes a long time, you know. And I didn't realize that I had a trade till it, 10 years later developed into a trade. Like, wow, okay, great time to be alive. Like, great time to be, doing something like this. And then this is what happens to me. So I'm going to try to find a way around this. If I can't, then my chances of having online business and thriving in that in the most, amazing way right now in this time and age, I'm going to miss out on that because Facebook is the biggest platform in the world, and they're the best platform for advertising because they they have targeting that no other platform has. Yelp, any Instagram's owned by Facebook now, so but it doesn't have the same effect as that you can have on Facebook because the platform itself already has tricked the the mind, into being addicted to the platform. Everybody's on that. So if you have a business, that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be in 2019. Go do your research because I have for the last 7 to 10 years. So I know what I'm talking about. But other than that, stay resilient, man. Peace out.